Welcome to the second episode of the Unsolicited Ramblings of a Deranged Driving Man. And man, I rehearsed that all out and it did not come out as great as I heard it in my head the first time. And the second time and the third time. But that's alright. Pretty much figured I'd just do this whenever the fuck I felt like it. And I'd probably try and cuss at least every single time I do it. So I'm doing that now. It's kind of like an exercise thing, I guess. Just to get used to emitting a constant stream of thought. And apparently I'm not going to not say something multiple times in multiple episodes. So there's that, I guess. And I just signed a lease for a new home, so that's pretty fucking cool. I now live somewhere else. So here's to living somewhere else and driving somewhere else. And that was like one of the number one things that I felt I was gonna miss, was not driving on the same road to work for 10 years every single time. Like, I like that drive. It's really nice. I hope this one's like also really nice, but we're gonna find out. Or we're not, but realistically probably will, because I'm only gonna do this when I'm driving, so statistical probability if I do it, I'm gonna do it. And you're gonna find out if you're gonna watch. If anybody does, I'm gonna post this on YouTube when I get home. I swear, both of them. It's gonna take so long though. Last time was 5 minutes and 50 seconds, I think. I'm not sure if I'm gonna shoot for that. I probably won't. I'll just do it however long. Like last time I had a specific reason to end. That specific reason is not gonna happen as soon as this time because I'm not near the end, I'm near the beginning. So really like to say something intelligent when I drive onto this video blog that needs a nice title. If you can think of a title, tell me a good title, because I was just gonna think of one, but like 4 times now I tried to think of one and I didn't do that yet. So you think of a good one then. Hi, I'm Justin Scott, by the way. I guess I'm just gonna say that in the description every time. I need a title. Really, I actually gotta come up with some kind of a working title before I even post it, right? Like a name of the show. Hopefully that came out pretty good. I'm starting to like the smell of my Jeep leaving oil, so that's the thing. It's really neat because it's pretty sure it's synthetic oil. Like it just is synthetic oil, but it smells like not. It's like there's some constituents to the smell that smell organic. I don't know why that is. It'd be really nice to just be able to exercise the skill of eliciting the different ingredients of a smell out of your sensation of a smell when you smell, by knowing ahead of time or by afterward finding out what each of the things are, so you can cross-reference the catalog of your different smells. The problem is there way many smells than colors, or the same amount? Probably the same amount. Curse you, the rainbow! There's way more colors than 7 colors. Way more! What color is chartreuse? I think it's like a limey green thing, but I always used to get it confused with like a purpley pink thing. Which also is it fuchsia. What color is fuchsia? If you know like how it's a feminine thing to know the names of these colors, it's not. Don't let them trick you. They're trying to restrict your mind by funneling all of your perceptions of different colors into less amounts. And if you like call them and name them different colors, then the different subtleties you experience of color, you're gonna just mat over and experience less, because you've chosen with your names of colors and preconceptions of colors to experience those particular colors that you've preconceived with names and ingrained. You gotta either A, think of more names, I guess, or B, don't use the names so much, or feel less emotionally attached to them, because that's what makes a thought really stick, is, I guess, the emotional attachment of a thought, right? Like every single thought that comes out, like especially at least, I guess, the words, or like every single one. I'd rather say every single one. it's really annoying to like only call it a thought when there's the words, because that's too restrictive too. But every single thought comes out, at least how I feel about it and think about it, is that every thought is a combination of the faculties of thought and of emotion in varying degree, percentage-wise. Either like it's 50% thought and 50% emotion, 25% thought, 75% emotion, 75% thought, 25% emotion, or some construction therein or thereof. I want to get better at vocabulary and grammar of all these words that I know when I read them, but I don't say them. So if I say them more, maybe if I'll do this, I'll say words more and like have a better recall system of saying like prettier words in conversation. That's a nice little bonus feature of this kind of exercise. I'm gonna try that out. I'm just getting onto Route 9, and it's a little bit of an annoying merge, but it's not too bad. I just wish I don't like merging onto the left, because you're just by default, you're gonna enter a little bit slower. The left lane's supposed to be the fast lane. Like entering onto the right to me seems so much safer. But this particular road isn't so bad with that, because just most of the time I feel either most people have traveled this before and they just kind of know this merge is coming up. Maybe it's demarcated pretty well. I don't actually remember what it's like now. Right there. That's entering this highway from not right there. Huh. Hold on, I should know. Because I do it all the time, but I don't know right now. My memory's not like really that great. But back to the thought and emotion mix kind of a thing. What actual percentage of thought and emotion is gonna stick more? Because honestly, thought I feel like is the iceberg. That's the manifestation that like you, quote unquote, air quote, I should not talk with my hands, see. And emotion is like the base of it, and it's like the well up into the pinnacle iceberg of what thought is. But it's like many, many more layers, deep down into like how thought interacts with your body. And subconscious thought, I feel like, is it in the emotion or somewhere in the middle? Like it's stratified. Is it stratified all together? How much does it like rely like upon the physical shape of the brain and the neurons and axions and all that not garbage? I'm not really sure, but it's like feeling pretty good to spell some of this outwardly instead of just thinking it inwardly all the time. But to be able to do it in such a way that someone's gonna listen to this and like entertain an intelligent conversation about it, I'm not sure if that's gonna happen, because I don't actually want to impose any structure whatsoever to this other than just putting the camera on, pressing the red circle, and saying things. Man, that talking with the hands thing while I'm driving is not only A, unsafe, but it's B, indicative. And if I'm not doing it with my hands, I'm doing it with my fingers. I'll just have to be much more conscious. I wonder if I can use like the being more conscious to not use my hands and gesticulate when I talk, to piggyback onto the faculty of generally being more conscious, and thus use talking while I'm driving to this video log to become somewhat more aware of driving, possibly more than not talking to the video log and driving, because if you're not talking, you're still inside in your mind talking, and that can be distracting. Gosh, it really is sometimes. That's neat. At least enough to make up for the distraction that it would be. Get back to a baseline of it's the same. I swear it's the same. It doesn't really change what I do. I can't see the speedometer, but I don't really need to, right? Nah, can't be that. How fast were you going back there? I don't know. I was talking to this video on my phone, but it's not illegal because I'm not talking on the phone or touching it or anything, right? I don't know. I'm gonna ask, maybe I'll ask this every time. Boom, some structure imposed. The random imposition of structure onto it really isn't the same, I don't feel. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. That's like even less structure somehow, right? Is this illegal? Let me know. Someone watch this, all 10 minutes and 17 seconds of this, and tell me, is this illegal to do? If you have to ask yourself that, ... Okay, thanks, bye.